Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing Suikoden 3 bonus episode. Geddoe Chapter 5 finale. That's it. This is it. This is the last video of Suikoden 3. We're gonna see what Geddoe has to say as Luke tries to talk him into trying to destroy the true Rune and everyone around him. So once again, we've taken Geddoe, Chris, Yugo, Sasarai, Nee, and Nash. Thanks for waiting. Yeah, what does the destruction of it? It only brings chaos. Yeah, it does. Well, I don't know. So apparently we're in Claria. And yeah, apparently it's the world of silence and Terminator. Terminator sounds like something from like Majora's Mask. Anyways, there's these Guardian guys. I'm not gonna show them. They're like the eyeball things. And so yeah, Geddoe's running around this world trying to see if there's any signs of life besides him. And apparently there aren't. Yep, more of these guys. And we beat him. This is the nightmare that humans had. What did he say? Yeah, it's very quiet here. Probably a nice place to take a nap, for sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, so. I never saw it clearly now, but I had fuzzy visions. Interesting. I don't know about that. Yeah, the present shouldn't be destroyed just because there's no future. Huh. Damn right. Why did the Flame Champion and Veteran avoid the war and disappear? I don't understand a man who runs from the real world spending idle days in a safe place knowing blah blah blah. Well, actually he didn't. He finished off the war. He basically made a truce. I think it was after the flame thing went explodey. But then again, maybe he was trying to get the rune off. It went explodey, and then he was able to make a peace with Harmonia for 50 years. And yeah, so he wants to destroy the rune, just like the Flame Champion said, I could change our destiny. Yeah, now he has the knowledge of the Sindar clan. blah blah blah. And then Geddoe's just like, whatever. Have you finished your speech, kid? I like that line. That's a good line. Kid? I'm 30. No, he didn't do that. What do you mean by that? Yeah, worldly battles and faraway futures. Yeah, you need to grow up. Abandoning your duty as a rune bearer. He only lasted a few more years. Oh. Well, who says it has to be an eternity of misery? You can make this work for you. More important than your stupid logic. What you're trying to do is a fine job of shaping destiny, but simply murder. Yeah, there you go, Geddoe. So he told him off. He told Luke to bite me. And so yeah, now it is time to beat. No, we're ready to do this. We're ready to beat Luke's ass. I think the only reason why I ask you that is in case you want to heal Geddoe up after seeing that little scene. No, I can't accept certain things, whether someone says they're true or not. Yeah, maybe the world doesn't have to be like that. What is this? Yeah. Just summon your soul in the true wind rune so I can destroy it. And he's basically summoning the Mana Beast. That's what I think. He is summoning the Mana Beast. And he's coming out and he's doing all his Mana Beast thing here. So yeah, let's take him on. Alright, we beat him. Nice. And let's see what Luke has to say after Geddoe just put the whooping on him. It was mainly Nash. Nash really kicked ass. Yes, after all, I too am bound by destiny. Destiny? You think this war was meant to end this way? Are you saying the entire battle has no meaning? Nonsense! You don't understand what my friend finally realized. What he knows came after blah blah blah. Yeah, it should never be linked to the word destiny. You have the free will to choose what you want to do. Yeah, but now the runes are collapsing. And we gotta go. And we can't take Luke with us. Too bad you can't just grab him and run with him. Maybe we could have used like some sort of spell on him and he could have healed himself or something. And Luke's gonna live. Well, not really. He's actually gonna die. Although he is outside. It's not like the ruins are gonna crush him from inside. Yeah, let's head home. So what I'm gonna do is skip those other two scenes, because with Thomas and Cecile and Rico and Fred, we've already seen it. So all we have to do is see this part. There's monsters everywhere. How did it get to be so numerous? Yeah, there are people waiting for us. And yeah, they all say the same thing. We get ready for battle. We fight off these guys. I would just start unleashing every rune I have. Just wipe them all out like the true lightning rune. Just send a big old lightning thing going that way. So that's about it. Geddoe's group was able to get out alive, and now we're at the entrance. We're gonna leave. Why not? There's nothing to do. Our job's finished. Yep, just like the true mercenaries. Maybe we will. There's mercenary troops in Zexen, and even down south in the Republic of Toran. That'd be pretty cool. Well, you could probably still have freedom in Toran. Tell them you know Termagdol. And apparently Ace and Duke and his team and Bishop Sasarai have pulled some strings, so these guys won't get in trouble for fighting against the Harmonian army. Yeah, it needs to survive in all situations. So what are we gonna do? Yeah, let's go to the capital. And yeah, Ilia actually was over with Hugo's group, and now she comes running over here. If you remember in Hugo's ending, she kind of left and came running. She came over here to talk with Geddoe's group. She wants to join the defense force. She could be a mercenary too. I mean, technically, I guess the Kyrene clan, they were mercenaries in Suikoden too. They joined the Highland Army for a bit. Yeah, so who said that she could be in? I like that. Jock just kind of raises his hand. Well, I don't see. You know what? She's a pretty good fighter. She knows spells. She knows all kinds of good stuff. I think she'd be a terrific, piece of the group. Poor Ace. That's why you gotta wear steel-toe boots, man. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so Jock's wants he wants Isla, and they kind of got a little thing going there. So Geddoe's like, you know what? Yeah, you take care of her. And he's like, of course. Yeah. I'm sure they'll get along just fine. You should be thanking Jock, too. Babysitting business. I'm not a baby, poor Ace. This guy gets no respect. He's like Rodney Dangerfield. No, you don't. You don't want to be left behind. Wait for me! And there you go. That's the ending of Geddoe. I hope you really liked it. I liked it a lot. I think the one that has the most closure is probably Yugo's ending. Feels like a lot of hope there. The other ones don't feel as hopeful. Returns to Duck Village, remarries his ex. He's devoted to his kids. So he had kids? Sergeant Joe was the dad? Wow. So yeah, this is it. I am done with this game. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope I showed off everything I could. There was a few things I could have showed off, but there's only minor. They're very minor in the essence of like going back and talking with everyone at the castle. But I feel like it's not like they really changed a lot of stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I think it is really, really good. A lot of people say that this is the last of the great Suikoden games. Although 5 I heard is really good. I only played it once, so when eventually I LP that, it should be interesting to see me do everything, try to remember stuff. But yeah, terrific game. A lot of fun. Not a lot of, no, you know, it's just a terrific game. I don't really have anything really bad to say about it. It's just really good. Everyone should try to play it. I hope everyone figures out who their favorite Flame Champion is. And all that good stuff. So yeah. Just a really good game. I think, I don't know, I think it's just terrific. Yep, so Chris goes back and does her thing. So the reason why I'm showing this is because there are some things that are different. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun. I don't know what else to say about this game. I really like the graphics, the soundtrack. I liked the story. I liked most of the characters in this game. Probably only a few I didn't really care for. Really, the only one I didn't really care for, but it's alright. I mean, it's not, when I say don't care for it, it doesn't mean that I hated them. I didn't really care for Little Viki. I felt like that was kind of cheap. They should have put just another character or something. But other than that, very good. I like how it's still connected to the other Suikoden games. And this is the final one. You don't save anything here to go over to, yeah, and this is something new. Vanishes from the pages of history after 2 turns as the champion's partner. So that's kind of interesting. So, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, so the next game takes place in the past, so there is no transferring this data over to the next game. And I don't think you can transfer anything from 4 to 5 either, which kind of stinks. But 4 takes place 100 years before Suikoden 1. So, yeah, and it takes place in the island nation of He was Flame Champion, but he's unsure of his goal. Now enjoys being in the defense force. She learns about Geddoe's right hand and hopes to be of assistance. What life managing. So yeah, this stuff is a little different. These, at least the 4 are different. But yeah, so it takes place in the island nations to the southeast of the grasslands. Actually, the southeast of the Toran Republic, or the Scarlet Moon Empire, as it will be called. And yeah, there we'll learn a lot of things. We'll see some origins of certain characters from these games, and then we'll meet at least one person from an old Suikoden game. I won't tell you who, but anyways, yeah, good game. Art style's really good. If you ever get a chance to pick this game up and play it for yourself, I highly advise it. Or just get it and play it yourself through an emulation or whatever. It's very good. Some stuff's not, some stuff that makes sense. Like Leibuk is still part of Harmonia. You figure that the Flame Champion would have released that, but in the end, they weren't really fighting Harmonia. They were fighting Luke, and then Luke was just able to get Harmonia to help out. You know what I mean? So really, they weren't really fighting Harmonia. It was just Luke, and they were fighting themselves. Like, this game definitely really picked up off from the second game, where there was a lot of infighting, but they never really fought each other like they did in this game. Because if you think about it, we really have 4 or 5 lands in this game. Grassland, Zexen, those really, and the Harmonia, those 3 are the ones that are really doing the fighting. And then you just hear about Halleck and Mua's lands. You don't really see them. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't like Kenji. You know what? Now that I think about that, I didn't like him. But I liked how Futch was still in the game. I liked how Viki was still in the game. A couple of, some of the girls that were born, like Sanya, Yadamoto, seemed kind of odd that she was born and then all of a sudden she's here. But it's all right. Again, this is a terrific game. I'm not gonna knock it. I did have a lot of fun playing it, but by the end, you can't. You've playing it for 114 parts. Eventually, you're like, let's move on to a new project, which is gonna be Suikoden 4. But once again, I'm gonna wait maybe a few days. I want to try and really focus on Dragon Quest and Suiko Gaiden, because by this point I have already beaten Suiko Gaiden. I'm going to be showing off separate endings there, or separate other paths. And then, yeah. Once that game's done, I'll probably end up playing Suiko Gaiden 2. And then we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how long Galaxy Express 39 is. So I don't know how much longer that game is. And then Dragon Quest will probably be over in a couple of weeks, too. But yeah, good music. Just a terrific game. Going back and playing it, I really don't have anything really bad to say about it. Even though the battle system was a little odd, doing pairs and stuff, it was kind of odd, but they don't fix it for the next game. Actually, apparently, they simplify the battle system in the next game, which kind of stinks, because you can only use 4 characters, and all the runes, there's not as many. They tried to just keep it to certain ones, so you kind of miss those a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the four people who tried to change, fate, Gearbird, Sarah, Luke, and Albert. They really couldn't do anything. yeah. Now we see this picture of these guys just chilling in Claria. And I like how Jock and Alia in the back chilling on some soda. Anyway, so this is it. This has been Suikoden 3. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed not only the main gameplay, but the bonus content. And, yeah, so this has been Kench1913, and I will see you in the next Let's Play. Bye-bye.